Have you ever been asked to sign a blank Medicare form? Oh, I'm sure you have. You've been asked to sign all kinds of forms, and most of them you just kind of glance over them and say, yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. You don't have to try and resuscitate me if I go into cardiac arrest. There's one form that you need to be very, very careful about and never, ever, ever sign a blank ABN form. What the heck is an ABN form? I'm going to tell you. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. Okay, an ABN form will only come up with original Medicare. You won't see it with Advantage plans or group insurance plans or anything else. It's something that's unique to original Medicare. And an ABN form is Advanced Beneficiary Notification. Well, you've probably signed a whole bunch of these things. Anytime that your doctor says, well, you need to get this test and that test, this kind of blood test and that kind of test and so forth. So you probably were asked to sign one, but let me tell you something. Don't ever sign a blank form. Because if you look at the top of the ABN form, and you may be given a whole bunch of forms to sign, 4, 5, 6 forms, and they're just kind of clipped together or whatever, look at that particular form and see if it was filled in. If it's filled in at the top, there's 3 boxes, D, E, and F. Box D says basically, this is a test that may not be covered by Medicare. Box E at the top of the page says, well, this is why it may not be covered by Medicare. And if you want us to go ahead and do this test, you may be responsible for the full cost. Well, that's kind of scary. But then box F is one that may not be filled in. Box F is the one that says, well, if Medicare doesn't pay for it, here's what you're going to owe. And so what happens is if you sign a blank ABN form and boxes D, E, and F are not filled in, and Medicare says, no, we're not paying for that test, you're not going to find out how much you owe for that test until the bill comes in, and you've got no way to fight it because you signed it. You said, yeah, I signed a blank check. I agreed to pay whatever the lab charges me. So don't ever, ever, ever sign a blank ABN form. Never. Unless you want to sign a blank check. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.